Libra, welcome back. This is Lee from High Fives Tarot, and this is your Libra May 2023 Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus general reading for the sign of Libra. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you will be redirected to the blog, and then from there you could scroll down the page and make your own 3-card spread. You would see the Star Spinner Tarot deck there, and you would see 3 cards facing down there. So make sure that you ask a question or you set an intention before you reshuffle the deck, so that you wouldn't find yourself shuffling it all over again until you find the answer that you want to hear. Your intention would be your guide, because you really have to get there what you need to hear. So, okay, right now, what is it that you have been trying to sweep under the rug, dear Libra? Have you been focusing on your career? Or this is a general reading, so this could be a career or love life, but we'll see as we clarify the decks. So something here is, it seems like something here is repressed, communication wise. In the past, you may have not expressed your truth to another person. You may have hidden something from your person, or you may have refused to communicate. Perhaps you may refuse giving your ex some closure, and this is something that they have been wanting to hear from you. A chapter, something about your life is not yet that needs shake up, or that needs to it's time to turn that new leaf in your life right now, dear Libra. I apologize if I pause or if I stutter during reading. English is not really my first language, so I'm struggling for words, but I hope you could still understand me. So what is it, dear Libra, that you have been repressing? I strongly feel that this is a repression as far as communication is concerned, or repression as far as your goals are concerned. Perhaps you may have been offered a new job or a new role in your job, but you seem to refuse it simply because you feel that you are not ready yet. This could also be in the form of, if this is if you are here for a love situation, if you would talk about this in terms of a love situation, perhaps you have been you have just gotten out of a recent breakup, but you are not willing to talk about it just yet, or perhaps you haven't moved on entirely from your past relationship, or perhaps you there's no closure yet about this relationship, and you are still staying on your comfort zone. Perhaps you're trying, it's not entirely, of course, you might tell me that I'm not holding back, I'm not repressing anything. Everything that I have to express, I've already expressed it. But here's the thing, you may have expressed it, but it's not on a two-way level, in a two-way communication. You may have expressed it, but your person was not given a chance to explain or to air their side. So it was just from your end, and it seems like your person or your ex may have been trying to reach you, or may have been trying to get through you, but you refuse to talk about it, or you refuse to give them some airtime. But career-wise, you may have been offering, your employer may be offering you a job promotion, or maybe offering you a training, a paid training, or maybe offering you to travel overseas to meet the clients, or to to explore job opportunities or to explore career growth opportunities. But this is something that you refuse to do, perhaps because uh, you don't have time for it, or you're not simply interested in doing so. In the future, we have here, which we will clarify later, the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very practical energy, a very she knows that what she has is enough. She is very grounded. She doesn't back down from daring responsibilities. You know what you want in life, and whatever it is that has been offered to you in the recent past is something that you feel that is not aligned with what you want to become, how you want to become, is not aligned with your visions or with goals. You know that those job opportunities will give you more work, will eat a lot of time from you, but I strongly feel that you are one of the rare few people who would say no to those opportunities because you want to say yes to yourself. And that could mean mastering that work-life balance. That could mean spending more time with yourself, spending more time with your family, and spending more time with yourself, with your friends. And you will never regret it at all. So I could say that that is a good sign for you. With this two cards here, it may seem to be a little but seeing the Queen of Pentacles here, I strongly feel that you just know what you want. You're being receptive to opportunities, and you are not backing down from those opportunities. But at the same time, if you are to weigh between two options, you would rather choose being chilling around your home rather than climbing the ladder, the career ladder, which you feel that will just give you more stress or will give you less happiness and more worries and anxieties down the road. So I guess this is something that that could be positive for you. However, the universe right there, what is it? Let me just pull some cards to clarify the universe or the world card there. Something needs to be shaken up in your situation. I'm not quite sure what this is, and so we will clarify, but this has been something you need to turn this leaf. You need to turn a leaf. Family situation could be. Or perhaps if this is a love situation, perhaps you may have been left in the past, and so you wouldn't want to entertain romantic advances from anyone because you haven't fully healed from your past trauma or past relationships. Something has been exhausting you, workaholic perhaps. What is this world card right here? Look at that. I asked for a clarification of the world card, and what came up is this, same as this one, exactly the same. These are similar cards. See? This could have been a love situation. Perhaps for some of you, your career choice has been a blockage for your love situation. Perhaps you have chosen to move away or to relocate abroad and as a result, you have left your partner behind. You want to move past your next stage or your goals, but everything seems to be an uphill battle. Perhaps for some of you, you want to move forward with your life, but the remnants of your past have been haunting you, and it feels like everything seems to be you're losing direction. and being impatient, more distractions around you. That's why you are having a hard time to turn this leaf, to turn this chapter. But eventually, I strongly feel that this is really a positive card to see in your reading. Perhaps for some of you, you are distracting yourself with you are trying to work so hard so that you could be distracted from, let's say, a divorce, or you're distracted from an unhappy situation. For some of you, if you are partnered up, you could be in a long-term partnership and one of you is no longer happy with this connection. But your response to that is to sweep it under the rug and not to discuss this with your person. Instead, you distract yourself with more work and more time to handle projects, or more time to work with a lot of things. Perhaps your person may have done something wrong, had an affair perhaps, and you're having a hard time to forgive them for that. I mean, you wanted to stay out of the relationship, but you just couldn't do it, and so you focus on working on your finances, building your wealth, and hoping that you would eventually forget it. So, what else? You may have been in a relationship with, just put that under. For some of you, you may have been in a relationship with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this fire sign seems to be very demanding. Perhaps this person is your childhood sweetheart, or this person is your college or childhood sweetheart, and you've thought that you used to be an adventurous type of person. I mean, you're still adventurous right now, but you'd rather say no to new new stuff, and your soul may have been in aligned vibration. Your soul, your interests may have been aligned with your ex's interests, but somewhere down the road, as you get older, you feel that you would want to focus on your career. You have outgrown this person, but perhaps you don't want to hurt them. That's why you wouldn't want to leave the situation behind, and you still would want to work it out with them. But right now, this working out is something that you are not interested in, and you'd rather work on your career. Building some wealth. That is what I'm getting here. Should Libra deal with it right now? Perhaps what would help you right now, dear Libra, is to see all sides of the situation. Give them some. If you want to work it out, maybe what would help you is to have that heartfelt conversation with your person, and maybe start with forgiveness. Don't wait for favorable conditions to come. It's time to act on this now. I strongly feel that if you are working on your finances, whatever it is that you need to deal with your love situation wouldn't even affect this affirmation from the universe that abundance is upon you, that practicality, groundedness, and experiencing a life well lived, focusing on your family life, will happen regardless whether or not you confront, or whether or not you sit with you have that heartfelt conversation with your lover, your ex-lover, whether or not you would do that, this abundance is still upon you. So you don't have to distract yourself, you don't have to sweep it under the rug. This is sweeping under the rug. I've been telling that since the beginning of this reading, all of this card seems you feel that everything has been an uphill battle, and so you don't want to take action. But the universe card here, the world card here that sits in the middle of your reading, which is also your present energy, the universe is telling you to turn this leaf, to turn this chapter in your life. What are you afraid about? You need to make a choice, and perhaps you may need to forgive if an affair has been made in the past, or perhaps you feel that everything is exhausting you. It's time to confront that. It's time to deal with that right now. Did you feel that you were left out in the cold, and you have this sulking energy of contemplating what to do next, but instead your response is to distract yourself with work, to go overseas perhaps, or to focus on your finances to a point that you are forgetting what you need. An unfinished business. You need to deal with an unfinished business right now, dear Libra. What else would you want, dear Libra, to know? Connect with your intuition. Move now. Do it now. And choose your happiness. If you need to get out of something, the best time to do it is now. You just feel like you are unable to move forward. This card here, both of these cards came out at the same time. What they want to tell you is that do not wait for that favorable condition to come. See things from another perspective. Don't be obsessed about your plans, your goals in life. All of those would change. What is important right now is to just push through with your goals. Work with your goals, regardless of how circumstances are turning out to be. If you, for example, if you want to travel abroad, then go ahead and do it. If you want to resign from your work, go ahead and do it. If you would want to move on with your life and forget about what has happened in the past as far as your love life is concerned, then make the necessary steps. In what ways can you deal with it right here, right now, instead of you running away from this, because the universe wants to gift you a new chapter in your life. The only way that the universe can do that is when you finally communicate. You have to, Eight of Wands here, communicate fast about this issue that you are struggling with. You seem to be hesitant to do something. You seem to be holding back, and you seem to feel that everything is an uphill battle as far as whatever this issue is all about. This could be a love situation, and as I've mentioned, you keep on distracting yourself. But this is the Wheel of Fate in reverse, and this is the Hanged Man. There is peace even if you go out of plan. You don't have to be strict with your plan. You don't have to be hard on yourself. It seems like you are obsessed about it has to happen this way. I have to do it this way. I have to to go to this country by the end of 2023. But be mindful that you are doing all those plans with an unfinished business, and perhaps having those excess baggage with you, carrying excess baggage with you. So be mindful that you are not dealing with what you have to deal with right now, especially that you have the Lover's card right there. You have to make that choice there, Libra. What would you want, dear Libra, to know? You always get this card, Liberty. What do you need to... There's something that you need to let go. Is this worry? Is this anxiety? Is this losing money? Is this anger from your ex? Anger from past misgivings? Anger on yourself that you are not accomplishing your goals? You need to let that go right now, and with loving kindness, release it. Like the girl here who is sending the dove away, but at the same time feeding, giving a portion of herself to this person. If this if you are troubled right now as far as your romantic life is concerned, you might want to face that head on. Give them that closure, or have that closure talk with them, and then after that you are free to go. You can eventually leave it all behind and move forward. I want to emphasize that you have here the Queen of Pentacles. It's like that aging gracefully. It's that energy, aging gracefully. I'm not saying that you would reach old age before you move past this. So you might be, if you don't want to, if you keep on sweeping it under the rug. So now is a perfect moment for you to take action on whatever it is that you are holding back or you don't want to face right now. Let it go. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and I hope I could see you next time. Thank you for being here, dear Libra, and see you soon. Bye.